This is Krishna Priya. This is the Human Colony Hucolo webinar. We're coming to you live from Onanda Park in Canandaigua, New York. It is Saturday, the 10th of August. We are here with all of our Hucolo family, at least the ones that actually were able to make it here. So everyone say hello. We're going to be doing something a little different because we didn't have Wi-Fi access, unfortunately, but we are doing this webinar for the camera, for you, so that you can just get a taste of all the wonderful things that are happening here. We have our wonderful channel, Jim Charles, who will be channeling for us this morning. We'll be taking questions from our Hucolo family here. And I'm very excited to be here with everyone, getting to meet everyone, hug everyone. The fellowship has been fantastic. We've had classes and discussions and channelings and campfires. We had a lot. Apparently, I was at the campfire, but there was a lot of ships that were seen last night, so that was really fantastic. You want to talk about any of that?
Yes, the ships we saw last night were amazing. I couldn't see them very well, but all the people around me were saying, "Wow, there they are!" So they were pointing them out, and they were seeing them in lines and rows and triangles and formations and single ones and all kinds of phenomena going on at the campfire last night, and it was just amazing. Plus, we had several people come through. I think 5 people were channeled last night. Treb and Sasquatch were channeled by Rob, and I don't know who came through me, but at least 3. Orion played in, and oh, I remember Shabin because he's been through it. So anyway, we're having a wonderful time here. The fellowship is amazing. We're doing very well, and I love it. Thank you so much for being here. And Rob Gotthier's here too, but I think he's still down in his cabin.
Yeah, it's not 11 yet, so Rob's
it's not a, he's not an early one, but that's okay.
So, yes, well, we normally have some announcements, but I think today we're just going to start with some blessings. So who would like to give a blessing, please? Please raise your hand. I'm just going to go clockwise around. Start with Susan.
Just pass the mic.
Yeah, that's a better idea. Pass to the next person, and I'll pick it up on the other side.
Sukotaya here, here so here Tukua, here Sikaitia, Tukuin, Asia Kia, Tayatua, Yatitia, Kia, Tua. Kaya, Tudoya, Yatia, Itupo, Asia, Ketia, Tutoya, Titia,
We are here in abundance to support you in your ways of unity, in oneness. Continue to move forward, continue to have the success with it as you have now seen. Remember to keep yourself as cleansed as possible and clear. We will be coming through many people at this time.
Kuna ashanta unsara utunguna ish alla ukuno to kaana shana ukutu suna akana otosonoko ma apuna ashakana atanako ma ashaku usonokata ma kuna aranto sokunota akanata kana ishana akusunoto.
You will be experiencing many energy shifts at this time. Do not be troubled by them, but be excited by them. Let them happen, let them become something of a good thing for you, and people that will be watching this will also feel the energy shifts that are coming. They are to be there for a reason. You must find the new energies so that you can move into them and become part of them, so that you can actually experience the next entrance into a new way. Source is here. He is with you, she is with you. They are together coming to you for a reason, so that you may understand that this is a blessed time for the world. This is a time of change and reoccurrence of old things, but in a new way. They are bringing to you the spirit of understanding and the concepts that are different than the ones that are presently being observed. They are trying to show that they are the great I am and I am Tress. So they are there to become part of you, so that they can lift you into the special things that you are to do. The experience is not over. Many of you will leave here to go out and start programs of your own, to bring people in, to understand what is going on with the earth and to be part of it. It is for you that we are sending out energy and we are sending out light, so that you can actually begin and nurture those new programs.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So, who are we channeling today?
I don't know.
Okay, should we take some requests from the crowd? I think we don't need to pass them.
Requests?
Put up your hands if you request.
Grindel.
Grindel?
Tekkrr.
Tekkrr?
Morpheus.
Tekkrr. We heard a lot of Tekkrrs. Morpheus.
Elijah.
Spiricos. Elijah.
Kara.
Kara.
A local nature spirit.
A local nature spirit. Local to like Onanda and Canandaigua NY. Who else?
Someone to speak on the exopolitical picture as disclosure happens.
Okay, someone to speak on the exopolitical picture as disclosure happens.
That might be Grindel.
That might be good. I'm just repeating what you're saying, just so it's clear for the audience. Anyone else? There's quite a few.
Or, well, that's not Lukesh, maybe.
Lukesh, maybe.
That's a lot of requests for a half an hour. Actually, for 40 minutes.
It'll be like speed dating. Speed dating Hucolo style.
Alien dating.
Dialing the alien.
Yeah, okay.
Dial it in an alien, okay.
All right, so Jim, whenever you're ready, I'm just going to step aside.
All right, very good. Let me do a meditation here. And I know Elijah has something short to say, but he doesn't want to go long today because he knows there's limited time. Greetings, I am Elijah. I have come here to just say that I am happy to join you. I am happy to be with you in this occasion. I want to lift you up and bring you into an understanding that you are one. As you are moving into the oneness understanding, remember that you must be gentle one with another and use language that is gentle one with another. And I've seen that everything is going very well because everyone understands one another. That is something that is very important. It is important for you to understand the people that you are with, because this is a new age, a new culture, and a new understanding. So therefore, you are in a new age of understanding in a different way than the rest of the world. Please be aware that the rest of the world will catch up to you eventually, but you cannot actually come down to them all the way. Because if you do, you will lose something. But you must be able to communicate with all. But you must keep the standard within. Keep the standard of light and God within you, but be able to speak to everyone. Everyone is important. Even though they may not understand you, show the light that is within you and bring forth that which is understandable to all, which is love, compassion, beauty, forgiveness. I say it all the time. These are the things that are very important, but I do mean them in a very loving and guided way. You are the hope for the future. This is the beginning of something great. Your energy goes out to the world. You are full of love and full of God and full of the light. Bring that to the world. When you leave here, the light will diminish because it will not all be together here, but it will not diminish within you, for you will still be a great light. Shine it.
Thank you.
Just as we go forward, because I don't want to be talking over Jim, if you do have a question, just go ahead and raise your hands, even though I haven't said does anyone have any questions. Just like that.
Greetings, I am Tekkrr.
Greetings.
Greetings, Tekkrr. It is good to be among you. I had to make one showing at least.
Thank you.
So, if there are questions for me, I would entertain them. The thing is, I want to say something first, really quickly. The state of your world is dire, but you are the hope for the future, as Elijah has said. But more than that, you are hope within yourself to bring out that which is the perfection of God within you. The perfection of God within you is something that is necessary for you to succeed in the highest form that you can succeed. The highest form of success is knowing yourself and knowing exactly who you are, what you are doing, and where you are going, and letting God guide you from there. As an exopolitical observation, I can see that many of you are disconnected from the energy of negativity from the world in some senses. And that is good. You are aware of them, but disconnected from them. You must keep this positivity going as you move forward. I'm sure that the world will come and try to mess with you, if that is the right word, will try to interfere with you in some ways. But you will keep this positivity and show it and move through these things more easily because you are able to see above and over and beyond. This is the way it must be. You must be able to be very long-sighted. You see the goals and you do not stop and you do not hinder yourself with all this negativity. You keep your eye on the goal, even though you're going through harshness. I know there's some differing opinions about that. But when you look at it from another point of view, there's no other way to do it. You must look ahead. You must be aware. You must keep your faith. You must keep your love. You must keep in balance. Even though you may be in great pain, even though there might be grief, even though there might be other things that come in your way, you must be far-sighted. You must be seeing what is there. I know a lot of you have expectations for your own lives, and that is wonderful. Keep those expectations. Do not let them die. There will be opportunities for these expectations to be shown through you to others. That opportunity will come. Keep it alive. Any questions? Exopolitically, I know that there are some people that want to ask some questions.
Hi, Tekkrr. Thank you for being here. Oh, this is Gary, Tekkrr. Hi.
Greetings.
Greetings. Okay, this is exopolitical.
Yes.
How can we be more positively actionable and be more involved in exopolitical politics, not being on the ships, not being within the realm of the Galactic Federation? And trust me, most of us and some of us know that the Galactic Federation is multi-layered, and there are dark sides and positive sides to that. It's not this woo thing of, oh yeah, they're just all light. Ain't that way. Talk to us about that.
Well, that's a very interesting point of view, because exopolitically, the people here in this room are not always interested in considering the politics out here. You're more interested in the politics down here. But as you are interested in outside politics, we are showing you right now that we are supporting you. You saw the ships last night, at least many of you did. And you feel the energies that they're giving here today. I feel this room is filled with very positive and alien energy and spiritual energy and things of this nature. When you are connected to this kind of energy, the exopolitical world is open to you.
Good.
Because what is happening is you are getting the information you need for the moment. It is all about the moment. It is not about giving you more than you can understand. It is about giving you what you need right now. And that's exopolitically as well as human. We are here to give you what you need at the right time for the right reason.
Thank you.
We are not here to give you a vast overview of the universe. We are here to push you forward in the ways you need to be pushed forward so that you may succeed in this realm, to do the best that you can, to be the best that you can, and to understand where we're coming from. As we are doing that, and we are telling you where we are coming from, and showing you our energy, showing you our spirituality, showing you our interest in humanity, we are here to be called upon, we are here to be used, and we are here to be of a support.
Tekkrr, how can...
Wait.
How can we better be infused with both our political situations here on Earth and the exopolitical, balance it out, and be part of the exopolitical situation more in a physical way, rather than this etheric way?
Your political energies here are separated. They are one end to the other. They are diverse so badly that it has changed the way that people think about one another even.
Right.
They are separated. They are divided. And so, in order to get that back into a unity, the people must understand that they are all the same. Everyone is equal. They do not look at each other as equals anymore. I'm up here, you're down here. You're up here, you're over there. Equality is not the nature of your people at this time. What was the other part of the question?
How can we, as this group, transition to a more physical presence in exopolitical politics?
Well, you're transitioning already. You're making that transition through spirituality, through faith and belief, through engaging with people like myself.
Right.
We are the aliens, as you call us. We are extraterrestrials. It doesn't matter what you call us. We're not offended. Because we know that you see us in a different way than we can possibly imagine. So you can entertain thoughts of us, and we can actually communicate with all of you in our own special way, through dreams, through experiences, through looking at your computer. Sometimes something will pop up that we will give you so that you can look at it, so that you can say, wow, where did that come from? There are many, how many of you experienced that something just popped up on your computer or your phone, and all of a sudden it drew you in? That is us working through your technology. And so we are keeping you aligned with that. Did that answer your question?
Yes, thanks, Tekkrr. We love you.
It's on. It's
I
on.
love you too.
It's on.
What is the next question? I keep forgetting there's a microphone.
Hi, Tekkrr. This is Mark.
Greetings.
I understand that a great deal of the obstacles to disclosure are humanity's fears of things like we're dependent on the economy of the pharmaceutical companies that maintain disease to generate prosperity in this world. And I'm wondering if you can talk about the benefits of contact, the various groups. I know you're already doing a great deal of work to share genetic genes of value, both for humans and for aliens. But can you talk about the opportunities that will be possible given the political framework outside the Earth, and how that can expand, how we can become part of something greater than what we have now? That's the exopolitical picture I would like now, so that we can tell people the benefits.
Yes. Let me tell you what we tell your nations. We tell your nations that we're not coming in to change the world like this. We're not coming in to change everything all at once. It will be gradual change with your politics. It will be gradual change with your medication. It will be gradual change with all things that we are doing. We are not here to set your world upside down. We are not here to do that. But if they want our help, if they ask for our help, we will be more than happy to help them balance what is going on in this realm. The exopolitical view of this place is that it's very off balance. It's out of alignment, and it needs to be aligned. However, that's not our job, because they have not asked us to do that. And we're not here to come and take over the world. That is not our job either. Because you have your world to take care of, we have our world to take care of. We don't need extra responsibilities such as that. So when we talk to your political people, we tell them that if we were to be allowed, and we are becoming more and more accepted among your people, we will come and only do what you ask. Only do what you ask. If you ask us to help us, you with some kind of changes, we will help you with those changes. But it won't be drastic. Not at first. It cannot happen that way. We're not going to turn the world upside down.
Greetings, Tekkrr. Thank you for being here.
Who are you? Say your name.
I'm Alan. Okay. So there are some politicians, physical humans, who have positive intentions, who are influenced by walk-ins of aliens.
Yes.
How may we better distinguish and begin interacting with these physical human politicians in our governments, good intentions of walk-ins? How may we tell who they are and assist them in their helping to transition us to the right direction?
I can tell you that there are several in your government that are walk-ins, but I cannot tell you their names, and the reason why is because if I told you their names, they would be hard-pressed to deny it or accept it. They do accept it already, but they don't want it to be known who they are. Because they're not going to say, I'm being controlled by aliens. No, they're not going to have that happen. So there is several in the positive and the negative that are walk-ins. It is not just the positive, but there are negative walk-ins as well. So they are fighting one with the other. You have many that you see, you feel are positive or negative in your own mind's eye. And you go pray for them and set them aside for prayers because they need to be aligned with positivity. But what else do you want to know about that?
1 second.
Yep. Just how we, even though they don't wish to identify themselves, how may we give support and assistance to them, whether it be spiritually, theoretically, or, you know, just supporting them in a more physical way without them necessarily going, you know, publicly.
Well, you are already doing that. You're being here, doing what you're doing now, and starting this grassroots movement. There are others starting the same kind of movements in other places, but they may not be in the United States. They may be in other parts of the world. But you are already giving them the energy they need to move forward. If you're looking at the politics in a positive way, now, I know that there are many out there that I hate that person, or I love that person, or they're too old, and they're too young, and they're too whatever. But you must uplift everyone in the political field and say, God's will be done.
Yes.
God's will be done. Because that is the only way you're going to be at peace with it. That is the only way. The will of God is the only way that you're going to be at peace with these politics. Because I know that you have you know who's right, you know who's wrong, you know what's going on, you feel this one, but if I talk to every single one of you, you may have totally opposite views. But if you let God's will be done, and if you say, all right, what do you want to happen? Let it be done. Let it happen. Because there is a reason for everything. Even for the negativity to come upon you, there's a reason for it. You learn lessons. You become greater. Your character changes and becomes better. So give it a chance. Because even though you may not like everything, it is God's will that must be done. You must push God's will and not a candidate.
Amen.
But in saying that, I also want you to say this. You must go and vote your heart, your belief. If you do not do that, then you are not being true to yourself. If you say, I'm not going to vote, then you're letting the other side win. You must show your belief. You must show your heart when you are voting for a candidate. Who you believe is the best. Not voting is not the answer. If that were the answer, half of this nation would not be voting. Because they don't like the candidates. But you must vote your heart, your conscience. Your conscience.
Hi, Tekkrr.
Greetings.
It's Elizabeth.
Greetings, Elizabeth.
I made it.
Wonderful.
I was wondering where you and your ship are at the moment.
Bless you.
Excuse him. It is directly overhead, actually.
Nice.
We are directly here. We are part of this unity. We are part of this congregation. I call it a congregation because it's not only spiritual, it's mental, it's all all encompassing. All of you, all your entire body is here physically. All your entire body is involved in what is happening here. And your entire body will benefit from it. Your entire body. Not just your mind, not just your heart, but your entire body will benefit because of the energies that you will be exposed to here and the energies that you will take with you as well.
That's all I on that.
Beautiful. Do you have any questions? Any other questions for Tekkrr? Tekkrr, thank you so much for being here with us.
Thank you. I will bring someone else. What?
I have one more question.
All right.
Okay.
Wait till I bring the microphone.
I just want to say, I'm definitely feeling the energies. My body's changing. I feel the cleansing that's going on. Thank you for that. That's huge. And also, there's a little black pug. His name is Bear, and he's here with us. He's our mascot. And
Yes, I see him.
Barbara, did you have a question or no? Okay. All right, so thank you so much, Tekkrr. It's beautiful having you here, and we look forward to seeing your ship tonight.
Thank you. There will be ships tonight, believe me. And there will be more to witness. So, very good.
Thank you, Tekkrr.
Thank you.
I will bring another one through. Greetings, this is Lakash. Greetings.
Welcome.
Hello.
Lakash.
Lakash is here. How are you doing?
Very well.
Well, I have not talked in front of this many people for a long time. Not live, yes. Do you have questions for me?
Just looking for questions. Who was it that requested Lakash, by the way?
Well,
Alan, you have a question?
Oh, of course, Alan, yes. It is good to be here.
Good to have you.
How are you?
I am very well.
For those who are here who are not so familiar with, let's say, you and your, like what you've been doing, can you both introduce yourself to those who haven't heard you, and also to those of us who are familiar with who you are? How have you been developing your relationship with this group, this planet, and the alliances that are assisting us?
Oh, very great. All right, let me tell you who I am. I am a small, sort of bulky, blue Pleiadian from the X planets. And X1, 2, and 3, they are very large planets. We are very small people. Because the gravity is very strong, so we got squished down. So, anyway, we look like the blue Michelin Man. That's what we look. So, anyway, that's what we saw on TV, and we were going, oh, that's us. That's us except we're blue. And we're a nice shade of blue. And we live on planets that have gone through many changes for many centuries. And we are counselors to the universe. We do not join alliances because we are not alliance material. We are separate from those, we have separate thought processes, but we do much counseling because we see the ways of all of these people, and we cannot just say, I want to join this council or I want to join this alliance, because we are too much swayed to our own decisions and thought processes, which we think are very good and very aligned with spirituality, and very aligned with culture, very aligned with politics. So therefore, as we are looking at your world and saying who we are, we see that there are many of us that come to you. There's like 3 of us out here that come to your planet more regularly. And that is myself, Kalish, and Arusha. So we are the 3 that are most well known among you. So we come and speak through your people. We have all been channeled through. So it is good. What other things you do want to know? I get on my own tangents, of course. I love being there.
Yeah, we have another.
Go ahead.
Good day, Rakesh.
Greetings.
It's so nice to hear your voice, and
Thank
your
you very much.
energy is lovely.
Say who you are.
Thank you very much.
And my name is Suzanne.
I understand.
So you mentioned you're not a joiner of large groups.
Great. That's great.
Neither am I, so that's okay.
Yes.
In fact, I think it's actually an advantage, but only in some ways, and to influence people in kind of different ways.
Of course. Yes.
That's wonderful. Can you tell us, what do you think about right now, just our planet? Do we have any physiological or changes coming up?
Oh yes.
And I mean, I think, every time something happens, there's a change. Humans don't like it, of course. But, if you can give us some kind of a weather report or...
Oh yes.
Thank you.
Well, you're talking about changes. There are many energetic changes. The energies have changed here. As you have been here, your energy has changed. You might not even have noticed it, but the energy levels and vibration levels of these people here and of this area, because you are bringing all the things in this area up with the vibration that you are showing to the area. So the vibration has changed here. You won't notice it when you go back to where you are coming from. You won't notice the vibrational changes in yourself. You will say, I don't fit here like I did before. Because your vibration has changed, your energy has changed, your thought process has changed. You've been interactive with very high spiritual understandings and very high natural people. Like myself. So, not that we are better than you. No, I'm not saying that. But we are higher in some way. We are more developed. Did I turn the microphone off?
No, you're fine. You're perfectly fine.
All right. I saw her really once. Also, I wanted to say, at the beginning of your talk, you were saying you are not a joiner. We are not a joiner because we do not want favoritism. We don't want to see ourselves as favoring one or another in any way. We want to stay equal with everyone in the universe. That is the other thing that I wanted to say. We don't want to be above or below or involved with things that can have a different kind of view. Our own view is most important. And when we look down here and we see the changes that are happening in this group and what is coming out, the energy that is coming out of this group, there are changes happening musically. There are changes happening. There are spiritual changes happening. There are physical changes happening. There are emotional changes happening. And there are mental changes happening that are going to start new groups in new places. Leadership is being born. Leadership is being born. Ah! It is a great thing.
Yes.
You are now able to stand up and say, I was afraid to come here, or I was apprehensive of this and that or the other thing, but now you see oneness can survive and exist. And now this gives you hope to spread that oneness in ways that has not been spread before. Your ideas will open up. Your emotions will open up. Your thought process will open up. And you'll say, yes, I want to be involved in that. Yes, I want to be involved in that. Yes, I want to be involved. Because involvement, I like teas. Involvement is very beautiful.
Thank you. So,
you mentioned about the physical changes, and I seem to be going through several, and I'm sure that many others are going through similar situations. Maybe not to the extreme that I'm going through right now with coming through laryngitis, but with the mental changes, do you think that similar to computers having upgraded speed processes to their thoughts, their computing speed, that also as these physical changes are happening for us, that our thought processes, computing speed, will also be one of those changes?
You all have had a third eye upgrade. All of you. Every single one. Whether you know it or not. Your third eye has been upgraded, and it is in a different place than it was before. The vibration of the third eye is becoming even greater, and you're starting to really know what is happening within your body. Really know what is happening within this realm. Some of you that were afraid to come, some of you that were apprehensive, some of you that I'm really ready to go, are still seeing this upgrade. You're saying, I see it, yes. So enjoy it. Do not let it go. Do not let it get less, but let it expand, 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 so that you can understand that you are part of the great change. This is the beginning of something amazing. Oh, I love you, Sheila. And it is beautiful that all of you are here. Yes. He is a healer. I like healers. But anyway.
Thank you. Are there any other questions for our dear Nikesh? Anyone? No? Oh, yes, okay. Of course.
Hello, Cash. Thank you.
Greetings.
You're so positive and bubbly and wonderful. Could you spread that to the earth? And, you know, it would be wonderful if the politicians, the people in power, had a person like you and your people meet with them and spread that infectious wonderfulness that you have.
Well, you have to understand, if I was peanut butter, I'd spread myself. But I am. The thing is about our planet and the way that we do things is anytime we get together, we are interactive with our jewelry. I'm sure you remember that. Do you remember that?
Yes.
We are interactive with our jewelry. We give each other jewelry and tell stories about it. Ancient jewelry, modern jewelry, new jewelry, all of it has a story. And that story is connected to each person, and that's how we equalize each one of us on the planet. Each one of us has stories through our jewelry that keep our culture and keep our people alive and keep our members from the past alive in these stories. Not only through God, but through stories of who they were, and their personalities, and their oneness with us, even through our jewelry, even through our movements. So that is why our culture works. We keep everyone alive. We keep everyone alive through stories. We keep everyone alive through our love of the past, present, and future. We live in the present. And as we are in the present, we share the present past with everyone. If your people could learn to share your love like that,
Yes.
then your love would be continuously moving in a family way out into the universe. Because our families get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Because we're sharing ourselves with everyone else. And that piece of jewelry is meaningful because there is a story attached to it. It is a wonderful thing. We would like to share that with the universe. Share the universe with everyone. I would give you all a piece of jewelry if you were here and tell you a story about it.
Wonderful. John has a question.
Hi, Lakesh. Did you,
Greetings.
greetings. Can you come tonight for our private gathering?
Oh.
Yourself up?
If you would like me to come, yes. I know that someone is waiting to come to that fire.
Thank you.
They wanted to come today, but they said, no, coming to the fire.
Wonderful. Any other questions for Lakesh? Anyone?
It is so good to be here. I am so happy to be among beautiful people like yourselves. And I was just happy, happy, happy. When I come here and see the unity of the souls here, this gives me great hope for your world. This gives me great hope for your place. Because I don't see this everywhere. I do not see this everywhere. I can come and go, hello, and they would say, they would be grumpy. But I am so happy to see that you are very happy with me. So I am happy with you, yes.
Perfect. Just one question from Alan, one person.
Lukesh, given the theme of this gathering, could you give us a prayer / blessing / activation in your language to enhance oneness, community, interbeing, as many words for that as there is for Creator God, that oneness in your language and your vibration to connect your energy with our energies, to become one with us, and for us as one energetic unit to become one with all that is around us.
I can give it a shot. I can do that. Our language is different than any of the languages that are spoken here. There are so many languages in the universe, but listen carefully to ours because you might find it uplifting. All right? One more. Napreka, torti shuru, shuru die, nierada deva sotoro. Waha, teteriata sosoveriato. Mukuwa, Viene, frutteriata su svira, riana di mielo, non tutte da ucciu, tempio, rivivi, sfruttare, riana, What I said was this: God lift this group up even higher, extend them into the next realm before anyone else. Let them see what is there so that they can bring it to this planet. Let them know what is there so that they can be mindful of it in their everyday lives. So that you can know that there is greater things to happen in this world, greater things to happen in your personalities, in your beingness, in your understanding of what is above. Some of you have some light understanding of it. This is a greater opening that we want to give you. So feel this activation as I reach out. I gather you. You are my heart. Feel my presence and the presence of all those of my people. For we are welcoming you to a place above this place, beyond this place, an awareness of something different. And all who are listening, all that listen, all that will listen. Activations for all. Uplifting for all. Yes! Feel it. Embrace it. If you don't feel it yet, you will. Because we love it. I love it. I love it. Very good. I love it too. The energy here is just stupendous. I love it.
Lucas, we want to thank you so much for being here in this beautiful sharing that we've had with you.
Thank you.
So it's you. We're going to ask you to check in with the other beings because we are at the top of our hour. Do you want to continue, or would you like to?
Oh no. There is much more for you to experience. Plus, I think that it is probably your lunchtime now.
That is true.
So I will let you nourish yourself in a different way. I've given you some nourishment for both the mind and spirit, but now you must nourish the body in a different way. Greetings from Lakesh and the world of X1.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. We love you.
Hello?
Hey, Jim.
Hello?
Jim is back. Thank you everyone for tuning in and watching us on the Hucolo webinar. Is there anything you want to say as we go?
I just very excited about everything here. This has been an amazing time, and I hope when we have another one of these, you'll all join us. So it's been amazing.
Thank you everybody, and we will see you all next week. Thank you to our Hucolo family. Thank you to the people watching on YouTube that we didn't get to see this week. We miss you very much. I can think of Haymet, Wally, and Christine that are not here. Who else is not here? Michael and his mother Mary, and a lot of our family. If I forgot you, I didn't forget you. I just didn't remember your name at the moment. Is there anybody that I'm remembering or not? Oh, Yana from...
Absolutely. Yes, Yana, and
who else?
there's so many.
I know. Well, we miss you. We absolutely miss you. So. Will Mitchell. Will Mitchell.
Max.
Right.
Will, Max.
And the people that sit in your room, Max and Safira, and who else? Who are the people that sit in your room generally?
Blair.
Blair.
Yes. Blair and Donna's here. And Lisa, which sometimes comes, and James and Margie.
So all of you, you're in our hearts. You're here with us. So we look forward to seeing you next week. All right, much love to you, and we will see you very soon. Bye. Everyone say bye.
Bye-bye.